Hey friends, this video will give you insight into how a rank 1 arena player tackled the task of beating Chapter 3 of the Dalaran Heist on Heroic reliably. I hope you enjoy. This video will include several sections, including my general strategy, my favorite treasures, my favorite passives, as well as my strategy for your sessions with Bob. For this video, I focused on the two new heroes that came out in Chapter 3, Rogue and Priest. And finally, I'll end the video with highlights from a full run so you can see my thoughts at each point along the way. So first I just wanted to start with a quick overview of the Dalaran Heist. So the Dalaran Heist is PvE content, and you build a deck similar in how you build an arena deck, but with significantly more powerful tools. It's kind of like Dungeon Run, but much more complex. And there's 5 chapters, and this specific video is going to focus on Chapter 3, which recently came out. So each chapter of the Dalaran Heist has its own special twist. Now this twist impacts your strategy as you build your deck and play. For Chapter 3, the special twist is crowded streets. And what this means is that you're limited to 4 spaces on the board, while you and the NPC, compared to 7. So the general strategy that I found to be most effective for the Chapter 3 on Heroic is to cheat out big things early. You can have some success, well definitely in normal mode, and some success on the earlier bosses in Heroic by just playing out on curve. But once you get to the later bosses, and especially Geppetto, which is, at least in my experience, always the final boss, things get really tough. So you can't play fair. So the treasures and the passives that I go for are the ones that have the highest chance to high roll. So which passives do I recommend you focus on? Far and away, the best passive, in my opinion, is Robes of Gaudiness. So this passive is your cards cost half, but you can only play 2 cards each turn. And the cost is rounded down. So with this passive, it's very easy to get overstated minions out early. The next tier of passives are a Prince's Ring, Rocket Backpacks, and Togwaggle's Dice. So a Prince's Ring is good, but you can also low roll, because not all of the DK hero power is really insane. Now, Rocket Backpack is really good because it's good with the robes. So if you're getting out big minions early, then the ability for them to have rush helps a lot. Now, Togwaggle's Dice isn't as consistent as some of the other passives, but it still gives you that ability to high roll, which I think is really important for finishing the wing on Heroic. And then finally, if you're kind of desperate, I also think Captured Flag is okay, especially in combination with some of these other passives. And even Book of Wonders has its place because, again, it could create a swing that lets you beat the final boss. So now moving over to top treasures. Just as Robe of Gaudiness is far and away the best passive, in my opinion, Hyper Blaster is far and away the best treasure. This allows you to kill big minions early and often, and you don't even take damage from it. So getting this in your opening hand is generally an auto win on basically every boss except Geppetto. The next tier, I would say, is Super Simian Sphere and Case Study. They're both solid and can help you win. Finally, I just want to point out that because of the restriction to only having 4 minions on your board, cards like Annoy-a-Horn get a lot worse, and also, to a certain degree, Dream Grove Ring. Because Dream Grove Ring, let's say best case, you get maybe 2, 3 legendary. It's still good, but just not as good in this wing. Next, I want to talk about my general strategy for our friendly encounters with our good buddy Bob. Most of the time, I use these encounters to try and remove the cheap cards from my deck and add in the expensive offerings from Bob, so things like Malagos or Ragnaros, etc. What I very rarely do is use the increase my starting health. I don't find that to be all that useful. And rarely am I removing everything from my deck unless I just happen to hit all of my 1 and 2 drops. This makes me able to use robes to their full potential because I don't have cheap cards that don't give me much value. Finally, I want to talk about the boss fight that I think really shapes your strategy for the entire wing. And this is Geppetto. So I've been told that it isn't always Geppetto as the final boss, but in literally every run that I have done, it has been Geppetto. So either it's very likely to get Geppetto as your final boss, or always. So the thing about Geppetto is he doesn't play fair. He has a lot of really powerful death rattle minions, and considering his hero power summons a 1/1 copy of those minions, it gets really insane. My recommendation is that you have to have crazy stuff. And that's why I focus on robes, take a chance on the dice, because if you don't do some really unfair things, you're just flat going to lose. It also can come down to boss RNG. So I had one run where Geppetto pulled out the Poisonous Rush very early, and it completely countered my big guy's strategy. That can happen, but I think overall, the strategy of getting big stuff out early and then making use of things like Hyper Blaster to clean up their powerful turns is a valid strategy to win more often than not. I want to end the video by taking you through an example of a couple of runs that went the distance for me. First, this Priest run. So this run actually missed out on robes, which, was kind of my strategy going into it. However, I was still able to get big dudes out fairly early with Crystal Gem. It helped some, and also the Hyper Blaster was just great. It hard carried a lot of my matches, and I got a little bit lucky, I think, with a Prince's Ring. I had the Mage hero power a lot, and getting Water Elementals out on turn 2 with a ping is pretty strong. I won the final boss battle with a combination of Mind Blast with Shadow Reaper Anduin with a Velen in play. So although it didn't have my standard strategy of cheating out big guys way early, it still had a very powerful cheese mechanism, which let me go the whole way. And next, the Rogue run. I'm actually going to take you on a little more in-depth journey for this one, including clips of the major decision points, and taking you all the way up to the final boss battle. Hope you enjoy. Just take big stuff. This is kind of not that good, but that's not good. We'll just try the same strategy of take big stuff and cheat it out early. You just need some time to get his mojo back. Okay, so I don't know if this happens to you. Back to normal. Alright, so is it always Hyper Blaster? Hyper Blaster seems pretty insane. Place all of the cards with random ledger. I don't like that. All just feels sketchy to me. The box? I mean, the box is good, but I feel like you just take Hyper Blaster, right? Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, okay. More big dudes? Give me all the big dudes. The 2 Van Cleefs are a little bit, but... Oh, Bob. Maybe we'll remove Van Cleefs. This is the Heroic, yeah. Okay, give me the removal thing so we can get rid of that.
We have to have a little chat about your tab.
To remove all of these, to be honest. I mean, this one I don't really want to remove, but like these cards, they aren't that good with our deck. I might do that. And then I can take Undasta. That's what I'm going to do.
Calm it down. No reason to get rowdy. Oh, look. You made a friend.
That kind of sucks. Boom, shakalaka. No. Hooray! PvE Superstar Dreads at it again. I want to remove... Oh, I already removed one Edwin. That's good. Okay, what of these are good? Which of these are good? Your minions have Rush. That seems good. That's got to be good. With a bunch of big things? Agree, chat? This is just... I don't know. I've never played with the Hand of Rafaam, but it doesn't seem worth it to me. Backpack? Draw 2 cards? Probably okay, but... Let's go with the Rush. More big dudes? All the big dudes. Give me all the big, hot, thick dudes. Okay, I'm not removing all of mine.
Chat about your tab.
Choose a friendly minion always starts in your hand? I mean, Lich King? I can't play until turn 4, though. I don't want to remove all. Add all enemy minions to your deck? These are actually okay. Although 7 mana 6/6 kind of sucks.
9 months of entertainment dreads.
Hey, thanks so much, Hirohito. I appreciate you being here for 9 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Huh. What do we vote for, chat? I'm thinking the gang's all here on Lich King.
What do I do?
And then this always starts in my hand. Because I can play it on turn 2 for a 4/4. Agree? I could do this, but eh.
I appreciate the extra business.
Yeah, I think I like that.
Come back again.
I will, Bob. You're my boy. You're my boy. Okay. Fine, we'll take it. I don't know if that's right, but you guys said, and I listened to you. Nerfed, lol. Did you guys all disenchant this, by the way? Disenchant your Evo miscreants if you aren't using them. Even if you are, you can always craft them again for full price. Also nerfed. Do I want, like, I don't really want any of these. They're all kind of small. I don't have much with Mally. I guess I can do backstab with Mally. Mally's probably okay, and fan with Mally. I do have one fan already, right? Yeah, the nerfs are already active. They are indeed. Alright, Geppetto. Oh, this boss. Is this always the final boss, or have I just gotten it the last 2 times? This guy was really annoying. Even on normal. Is this Heroic? Yeah, you can see it here. Top left. It's a turn 2 play, and that's a turn 4 play. Good enough. So your power didn't change? Nope. Yeah, I was gonna say it started in my opening hand. Are you guys sure it doesn't? Huh? Got a lot, 33 cards. Is that a coincidence? It can't be that. Like, cause I don't have room. This is like totally throwing. Probably here, right? What do the raptors do? What is 15 raptors? What are the raptor stats? Okay, 3/2 for 1 mana to draw a card. Okay. Okay. No, I think it's Galvin. I just didn't know. I was wondering what the effect was.
Job's done.
Okay. Adapt 5 times? Wait, that's awkward. But that's really awkward. But I'll get stealth or something, right? Stealth and divine shield. I got 5 adapts. It's fine. That's really epic. See? Easy. I want both. Which one's more important? I mean, we're gonna get both, right? I don't want the 1/1s. Is that all of them? I didn't get a divine shield? Guess I'll just dagger it next turn then. That kind of sucks though. Attack or health? I want the attack. Oh, I still have more. Still no divine shield. There's no Omega Wind Fury on it. Okay. Oh, that's right. It has rush. but I don't want to. I'm like, I can hit him. I can hit this. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's just let it chill. Dude, this is so awkward. Like, I want to just hit him for... Oh no, I'll get a high main back, and then the high main and this could kill that. So if I hit here and play Ysera, I will get a high main, a Ysera to 2/2, right? And then those can kill that, and I just equip this, right, to break it. Oh yeah, you could also use the 2/2s, you're right. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So I think you hit here, he'll only get 1/2/2. You play Ysera, and then you break the weapon. Right? Okay. Does the order matter? I don't think order really matters. I mean, we have enough board space, but this just makes sense. But then, I guess the question is, what's the best way to kill this? Because I don't really want to proc that, right? Even after playing that long, I'm like, what do I want to do now? I think Ysera does make sense. Maybe I just Ysera and just trade everything into that and just hold this.
Thank you, Dora.
I could hit this into here and take a 50-50. That's probably okay too, right? Yeah, I could do Death and Decay instead. What if I Death and Decay here? If I Death and Decay, that goes to 7. Still not great though, right? Yeah, the high main kills the outright, but the question is, what do you want to do with this, and where do you want to put that, right? That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. Because I can put this and then the 2/2s into it, but then this is a death rattle destroy, and I don't really want to destroy that one. I mean, destroying this would be kind of fine. What I could do is start by putting this into here, and then I have a chance it just kills that, and I get to keep my high main. 20-minute turn. Hey, get somewhere better to be. Death and Decay. Is Death and Decay better? If you do Death and Decay, and then you put the 2/2... Actually, Death and Decay is good. Death and Decay, I think, is a play. Because you Death and Decay... God, I wish I could squelch. Death and Decay, and then this goes into there, that goes into there, and that kills that, right? Yes? Yes. Yes? Do this. That kills that. That kills that. Okay, did we all enjoy that 50 minutes? Should I have done this? Good order, Dreads, good order. I probably should have done that first. It's hard to play, so... It's fine, good order. Oh, that's a lot of Marin. Okay. That is a lot of Marin. Crushing walls? What the hell? No! Ah, I've got a bunch of crappy Marins instead? Alright, 7, 11, 13, 15. Okay, I gotta change the song. It's driving me crazy. Okay, alright.
This is a fight, not a bed and breakfast. Wake up!
I want to clear a board space, so I think I do... Should be checking for lethal here at some point too.
One for all and all for me. One for all and all for me.
I don't think I want to use the last charge on that. Does not seem worth it. Fatigue him with Marin? Oh, you want to just leave them on the board? Is that worth it? Is there any way I lose doing that? Just fill his board up with Marin chess? Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, alright, fine. Let's try. But I should have done it before, and I can't quite fill his board up now. But next turn. Alright, which one of these can go face? This can go face. This one's gonna go face.
The only target I can't hit.
Mind if I roll knee?
The eyes of the Earth Mother are upon us.
6, 12, 16, 21. Okay, what am I gonna... I think I just play them. I'll probably just play the... No, I have to do this first and then Marin. Blocked? No, I'm fine, right? You just do this and then you play Marin. Don't trade? Just kill this and then you play Marin, right? What do you mean? You have to kill the minion that comes out. Ah, I see. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Fine. Don't worry. I'm not that bad. It's fine.
One for all and all for me. On guard.
And I just win or what? We did it, chat. We're the wiener. Did I do it or did chat do it? Who is the true winner? I don't think he's dead yet, but like I think he's inevitably kind of dead. four of these and just okay. We did it. We did it. Good job. Good job, chat. Good job, me. Good job, both of us. This game was looking like a mess. If I hadn't forgot about the rush thing, too, earlier, that was probably good. You guys reminding me that I have abilities helps, too. Like, Dreads, you know you have rush on your minion. Really? Yeah, you can, like, use that to kill. Really? Yeah, that's a fun way to win. Well, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and are also really enjoying the Dalaran Heist. I know personally I've played way more of this PvE encounter than any of the other ones. It just feels like there's a lot more to it. It's been a ton of fun. And also this video is focused on strategies for beating the heroic version of Chapter 3, but really it comes down to having fun. And I encourage you guys to try out things like Wondrous Wisdom Ball. Might not be the best, but it's a pretty cool mechanic. And also, if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe for more content down the line. And if you enjoy arena streams, I encourage you to join me on Twitch. My handle on Twitch is just simply Dreads. Thanks again. Have a good one.